Hello, can you hear me? Anybody who is there, if you are listening, let me know that you can hear me or not. I have two concurrent viewers now. Very nice. Thank you for coming. You don't need to attend this session though. I hope you know this. But let me know if you can or cannot hear me. So, what we are going to do is we are going to prepare for neogCamp. If you don't know what this is, you should first check out the website and then come. So we are preparing for the first lesson. First lesson is very simple. It needs a CLI app made in Node.js. Hi Santal, can you hear me? Hello Swapna, can you hear me? So the first thing is very simple. It's a CLI app. We need to make it in Node.js and we'll use REPL for it. So what is REPL? Let me show it to you. I'll be coding. Hello Viren. Login. Sign in. So people need to have, but they can sign in using their Gmail, so they don't need GitHub ID for this. 6-digit code. My god, my phone is away. Wait, let me get the code. Hmm. 177312. 177312. Unofficially, first lesson is being released. Yes, that's right. It's the first lesson is being released. First app will be done today. So people who who have who can't keep it in. See, I need to prepare, right? I think a lot of people are coming to watch the session. So thoda sa even I am nervous little bit. So NeoG is starting from 14th November, right? Yes. This is a preparation for it. Because even Virat Kohli does net practice. Comparing myself to Kohli, that's next level narcissism. Anyway, so you don't have to be nervous. I have to be. Nervousness is a good thing. It helps you prepare. It helps you remember. So what are we going to make? So we are going to make a CLI app where we'll ask for the friend's name. Let me okay, so first thing is we'll ask for friend name and we'll use readline sync for it, this package. Please speak a little louder. Arey yaar, this is loud. How loud you want me to speak? Is it not enough loud? थोड़ा वॉल्यूम बढ़ा लो ना अपने साइड, like please do something. Okay, so what are we going to do is we are going to use this to read. So every program, what I'm going to teach is every program is what? Every program is input, processing, output. Okay, so the first thing, lesson 1, take your friend's name and welcome him, her. How will we do it? First we need to have input. So to take input we need to install this package. What is the package? Let me close this for now. Don't want this. Search for package, readline sync, stream the level 1 2. थोड़ा मुश्किल है यार कुछ. Then it becomes too diluted. Add package. Ajay, but first you do level 0 na, then we'll see. Aniket says hello Aniket. This is fun having you guys here. So now the package is already there. Readline sync is here, very nice. What is CLI app? CLI app is command line argument. Like you will see. Thoda have some dheeraj as in patience. So we need where readline sync equals to require readline sync. Very nice. I will just not see it and type it. I'll type it here. So instead of readline sync, I'll just say rs equals require. One thing I have to tell people is don't worry about what require is doing right now. We'll look into it, but for now all you need to do is rs dot question. This is what we need to do. rs dot question may no first thing we'll do is we'll show our output. First thing first we'll say console.log hello and hello, welcome to my game. As simple as that. Let's run this and see. What are we creating? We are creating a CLI app. And what is a CLI app? This is a game basically. This is a game which will tell you key. This is a quiz, just a quiz, nothing else. Run. So we ran hello, welcome to my game. So simple output is this. Now we want an input. So we do input. How do we do input? Output. This is course preparation, by the way. This is not the course. Courses will be much easier. Like I'll talk much to. So how do you say input? Where player equals rs dot question says give me your name. Please enter your name. Sir, is this the level 0? It was on 14. Arey bhai, this is not level 0. This is making of level 0. It's like net practice. Okay. Please enter your name. Very nice. So we will have the name. First thing we'll do is once we have the name, we just want to say console.log player so that we can see whether we are getting the right name or not. Let's run it. Please enter your name. Tanay. Very nice. So you see we can take input and we can show output. One thing is there should be some space here so that it's easier for the person to type. Now next thing I need to show people is that once you show input and output, there is a step called processing. And what do we want to do in processing? We want to say welcome. So we'll say const, or for now where welcome message equals welcome क्या नाम है इसका player to my game. No, this we already said. No? Hello, welcome to my game. Now we'll say, hey, it's good to have you here. It's good to have you here. And so the processing part is done. Player. This is for ultimate beginner. So obviously I have to talk a lot and explain these things. But let me just code it first. Please enter your name. We'll enter my name, Tanay. Say, hey Tanay, it's good to have you here. Good. Sir, is this vanilla? This is Node.js. Got it. Can't wait for the boot camp. Bhavesh is super excited. Good for you, Bhavesh. So first thing is done. So lesson 1, take your friend name and welcome him or her. Done. Good. Lesson 2. What is lesson 2? Lesson 2 is give them a question about you. Give them a question about you. Chalo. Let's say, how do we give them a question? We'll say again, input. What's the input? Input is where answer. We will take input saying rs.question what's my surname. Too easy. Okay, chalo. It's my surname. No, too easy. What's my chalo, ठीक है. Where do I work? Okay. So the answer will come here. Again, output. Output is console.log. Your answer was, or whatever. Output is right or wrong. How do we write right or wrong? Let's process first. Processing part again is we are building. Today sir is practicing for 14th November. Yes, Aisha, this is practice. So now what do we need to do? We need to, now I'll introduce if. First thing was concatenation. This processing was around, this is called processing templating with strings. This processing will be if else or branching in programming. And what will we say? We will say that there is a variable, correct? नहीं, variable, अरे यार कोई इसके आंसर को क्या बोलते हैं? Check, variable check. चलो, for now it's okay. And then we'll say if answer equals Microsoft, then check equals true, right? Or we can say then check equals right answer. Very nice. Else check equals wrong answer. Okay. Sir, how do you write such clean code? Are teaching karte karte you learn all this, no? When you teach and you write code and people have to understand, so you have to write it like this. Anyway, we're processing. So if else branching. So we'll explain how if else works. If answer equals Microsoft, check right answer, else wrong answer. So now check has the answer, and what I can do is here again we'll practice string concatenation, and we'll say this time we'll do it directly here, and we'll say, hey, your answer was, or just to write English better, it was wrong answer, a right answer, a wrong answer. It was a right answer or wrong answer. So right answer में we are saying happy, wrong answer में we are sad. So it was a, so this is for check. It was a check. Very nice. So again you see another lesson is input, processing, output. Now we have learned if else. First we learned templating. So naya cheez we'll keep learning every time. So let me run this and check once. Please enter your name, Tanay. Hey Tanay, it's good to have you here. Where do I work? Tanay is asking, Tanay, where do I work? Microsoft. It was a right answer. Nice. I am happy. Now the problem here is this should have some space. Okay, that is fine. We'll fix it. And how do I change the line in readline.sync? Readline sync Microsoft. Hey, it was right answer. So anyway, line is changed. It's okay. Let's play with this. Sir, how do you write such clean code? Okay, no more comments. Very nice. Who else is watching? We have one person. 37? My god. Achha, tell me one thing. If 37 people are watching, why are 11 people only liking this here? At least like the video. What does it take to like the video anyway? Oh, capture moments. Stream makers are time stamped as you can add. Kuch to chala gaya likh ke. Anyway, so this is done. It was the right answer. It was the right answer. Good. So now step 3. Step 3 is on every answer increment the score. Okay, so now that is lesson 3. Increment the score on right answer. Okay, so if we want to have a score, we first need to say where score. Good point. Good point. First, I need to explain variable here. Okay, what is variable? So note down, explain variables here. What are variables? And explain packages here. A little bit about node.js. See kitna hard work I am putting in. Where score. Where score, lesson 3 is where score. So where score will be 0. Okay, every time you do a right answer, we should do score 0 plus plus. After Akash ko, after watching everything we will like it, sir. Matlab, if I like it, if I find it good, I'll like it, otherwise I won't. ठीक है, makes sense. Now I need this variable to hold it. Problem is that this check has already happened, so let it go. For how do you increment a variable? Increment the score on high score. You need to do score equals score plus 1. I had such this thing ki I would do score plus plus, but then who will explain score plus plus to a beginner? It's better to do this. Score equals score plus 1. Okay, and now since, so how do you do score plus 1 or score minus 1? Let's say increment the score on right answer and decrement on wrong answer. अभी थोड़ा challenging हुआ ये. So decrement on wrong answer. So how do you decrement? You decrement score equals score minus 1. Okay. Now let's put this logic in our checking. So now check already has right answer or wrong answer, right? What we need to do is take this on top here, maybe here, and then if the score is right, then put it here, and if the score is wrong, then put it here, and then when the check is done, you can print console.log your score after this is, or your current score is score. Okay, lesson 3 is done. Comment this, we don't need this, let's run it. Score plus equals to 1. That also, Rushikesh, that will be hard to explain. No, it's better. So think about like absolute beginner. That's why this program. Otherwise, but yeah, score plus equals to 1 is also nice. Please enter your name. Tanay. Hey Tanay, it's good to have you here. Thank you. Where do I work? Microsoft. Your current score is 1. Very nice. Clap, 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 clap. Very good. What's the next thing to do? So now we will understand functions. Lesson 4 is make this gameplay repeatable. Okay, so suppose Rishikesh is saying if we declare score below, yes sir, it will work, but who will explain it to them? These people. This is why I am the teacher, because I think about beginner mindset. This is why I am practicing, so that I don't assume things. I am writing notes. तुम लोग अपना show off में लगे रहो कि this will work, that will work. I know it will work, but you don't have to. So lesson 4 is make this gameplay repeatable. what we want to talk about here is that functions are code which can be repeated, which can be called again and again, with different inputs to produce different output, but the processing remains same. So to reuse the processing logic, we use functions. So that's our note here. How do we make this a function? So what do we do in a function? Input becomes arguments and output becomes return. So this is how we need to explain that. Take a code, input turns into arguments, output turns into return, processing remains the same. That's it. Very nicely, very well explained. Thank you so much. खुद का ताली खुद ही बजा रहे हैं. So now we need lesson 2. We'll take all of it from here. Command X, or let me just comment it, all of it here, or C. Come on, C. Now that's the confidence I need. What confidence, Santil? So now this, let's turn this into a function. This is lesson 4, turning something into a function. So the way to turn something into a function is that you say this is function gameplay. We'll say function gameplay. Gameplay is okay. And then what is the input of this? The input is score and the question, right? This is this question. So you can say the input is question, answer, because here we checked, right? This is again another input, and what? And score. Okay. And what are we returning? We return new answer. We return correct, is answer correct, and we return updated score. This is what we return. So if we get a question, answer and score, we return is answer correct or updated score. खुद के काम पे ताली बजाना. अरे, you should be happy about your intelligence. भगवान ने दिया है. Why shouldn't you? Makes all the sense that if you enjoy your smartness, be happy about it. If you enjoy other people's smartness, be happy about that also. Find reasons to be happy. Anyway, so now if you see this input we have taken, this output we have outsourced, that someone else will do it. This is the processing part which is here. How do we rewrite the processing part? We'll say, okay, if answer, so the question has come, so we have to ask that question. We have to ask saying where answer equals rs dot question, and in the question, instead of where do I work, I just take question. This is going to be thorough tough for someone new, but it's okay. So rs dot question, and the answer comes in. So you check if answer equal to, so same thing, we'll copy paste, or let me just type it once better. If answer See, that's the problem. Answer should not be answered. So what I'll do is I'll make it correct answer. So is if answer equals correct answer, in that case, what do? We say is answer correct true. So we have to define where is answer correct. This is another variable. Now I have to explain here what's a boolean variable. Explain boolean type, and I have to explain integer type. Okay, and string though we have explained already. Have we? No. We have to explain string also. Okay. What are you doing? I am read the description. No, what description of live saying what we are doing. Chetan, yes, right point. This is why I'm doing this again. No, otherwise I would have said, "Ki just go and learn from Experts app," because after Experts app I realized that I can do it more beginner friendly. So that's why I had to push my own boundaries. But let's not go into that. Is answer correct? So is answer correct is true. Now if it is right, else is answer correct equals false. So now is answer correct has a value, and also updated score. See, I was missing updated score. So updated score equals score plus 1, and updated score equals score minus 1. Okay. So then this is done. Now how to check the function? So to check the function, first thing you need to do is you need to call the function. Now how to call the function? Let me mute this. So right now if we run the program, we have nothing. We will just say, hello, welcome to my game, please enter your name, right? Because we have commented everything else. So how to function gameplay? To call a function, all you have to do is pass it the variables which it needs. So question it needs where do I work? That's the question. Correct answer is Microsoft. And then the score currently is 0, right? And then it returns something, though it can't return like this. It cannot return like this, so we make it an object. Explain object now. That is a problem. I don't want to do this now in level 4. I want to do it later. So what do I do? See, this is why I practice. So what I do is I will make score a global variable, so that I don't need a gameplay, so that I don't need updated score. I just need gameplay. Return is answer correct, right? And instead of updated score, we'll say score equals score plus 1, and then we need to have it's becoming complex now. So what we'll do is we'll have a var score equals 0. Let's see. This should do the gameplay. It should ask per question, it should take the answer, and then I don't need 0 here anymore. And then when I get the answer, const is correct. I just want to print and check once. Hello Tanay sir. Hello Aditya Pahilpani. How are you? Console.log. Is your answer correct? Is correct. Let's run this once and check. Is there some error? Please enter your name, Tanay. Hey Tanay, it's good to have you here. Where do I work? Microsoft. Is the answer correct? True. Very nice. So this is working function. So lesson 4 was function. Very good. So I'm fine. How are you, sir? I'm good. I'm preparing for next week's lesson so that I have a game plan. Hi, sir. Excited about level 0. Hi, Lokesh. I too am excited, yaar. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for people. So lesson 4 is done. Lesson 4 was to make it a function, and lesson 4 is make this gameplay repeatable so that we know about functions. Lesson 4 is done. What is lesson 5 now? Lesson 5 is repeating this. Okay. So what we will do is we will come to lesson 5 is repeating this, right? Or we do data structures first. 5, 6. And once we are done with data structure, and their score and ask them to send you a screenshot and then scoreboard also. Okay, I think in 2 to 3 hours we can code all of this with the explanation, because it took like 25 minutes to code actually with the comments and everything. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining. I have a meeting at 5 p.m. I will do the live stream again in some time. I think 6:30 I have another meeting, so 7:30, 8 if that works out for me, I'll be live again on 8 and I'll work on this from there. And this is REPL.it. Let me name it making of lesson 1 for level 0. Description. Do you know me? No. CLI app making. So that's it for now. Sir, please update on Telegram link. Yes, I'll update on Telegram link. Don't worry. If I come online, I'll update. That's what the Telegram is for. So if I come online, I will come online because I have to prepare this. So what I'll tell you now, what next we'll do is we'll do data structures next, and we'll talk about what data structures are in the purest form, and then we will go and do so we'll do data structures, we'll do objects, and then we'll do arrays, and we will not do class, we'll just do object. Okay, and then we will go and what we'll do loops, because we'll have an array and then we'll loop over it, and then we will have a scoreboard functionality. So that's just fun. That's just like a bonus which we will do. Bonus. Also let me write this down before make the lesson clearer. So use GitHub for notes. So I'll make all the notes in GitHub. You will see how I do this, how I plan all of this, so that it becomes very clean. And thank you for joining. I mean, I think this was fun for you. This was fun for me. When you are live, it focuses you, right? I don't do Twitter or anything in between, so that focus comes in. So thank you for joining in. Bye bye. Have a great day. So these are the things which we will do. Once I come back, we will make the lesson clear. We'll do data structures, loops, scoreboard. So just let me check once. So we have loops, we have data structures, we have if else, we have functions, we have variables. I think that is good enough for basic programming course, like the first program you ever write. And then you'll have more questions here, and you will have answers. You will have scoreboard, and you can send this. So the best part is that you will be able to send this to anyone, this app, and they will be able to run it without having to do anything. So then you will know who are your real friends. Yes, that is what I should name this program. Are you a real friend? Ha ha ha. Anyway, bye bye. I have a meeting at 5. Thank you so much for joining. 50 people joined. That was great. Love you. Now, if you liked it, can you please go and like the video? People who didn't like it earlier. Bye. Bye bye.